we've got a fresh new range of must-have dresses, tops and shorts, all for the amazing price of just $10 each. So whether it's catching up or keeping up with your kids, we've got new styles you're guaranteed to love for just $10. That's why we're called Best in Less.
If you're looking for great mobile deals in the Hunter, then listen to this. Harvey Norman, Bennett's Green and Maitland are having a massive Optus Mobile Phone Expo this Saturday and Sunday only. Every customer who signs up a new service this weekend on a new Optus 24-month MyPlan Plus or MyPlan Flex will score a bonus $200 Harvey Norman gift card. Only at Harvey Norman, Bennett's Green and Maitland. See the Optus experts at the Harvey Norman Optus Expo this weekend. Only at Harvey Norman, Bennett's Green and Maitland.
Go!
Order that peeling feeling with a Genesis 2LX barbecue, ultimate Alienware gaming setup, and millions more prizes. Peel at home and more.
See Lyle for flexible family lounges. Volante fabric corner group with electric headrest and recliner seat, only $1,999. Huge range of colours, also in leather. See Lyle, Lyle Buick Furniture, Northcott Drive, Katara.
Introducing Newcastle's newest Mitsubishi and Suzuki dealership. Kelly Mitsubishi and Kelly Suzuki, now open at Pacific Highway Gate 10. Kelly's got your car.
New South Wales is in the midst of a construction boom, and with a thriving industry comes more opportunity. Women across the state are embracing it, with a rise in the number of lady tradies taking up the tools.
She's not your typical tradie, but Eden Manook represents the changing face of Australia's construction industry.
I always knew I wanted to do something hands-on, and I found it interesting. It's a very good, reliable job, and there's always going to be work happening.
A plumber in Sydney South, Eden isn't afraid of hard work. After completing a TAFE course while in her final years of high school, she finished her apprenticeship and will soon be fully licensed.
I just think it's great to have people, like females, do what they want to do and not be scared just because it's a male-dominant field.
It's a path followed by an expanding number of young women in New South Wales.
We've now seen a lot more female role models in those careers. We're also getting young people, whether female or male, into those trades at an earlier age through the school system.
Across the state, the number of female electricians has increased 36%. Plumbers are up 44%, and the women opting for engineering has jumped 75%. Cabinet making is also proving popular. The biggest surge, though, has been in landscape construction, soaring 143%. Tucked away in the heart of Sydney is Australia's biggest public transport project, working around the clock to deliver the new Metro Underground Railway.
It's a great project to be involved with. It's big and it's exciting. I enjoy the challenges that it brings every day to the job. Every day something new, something different.
Some might say one of those challenges is a male-driven workplace, but Eliza Mooring doesn't agree.
I think you can do whatever you put your heart to, and it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, it's who can do the job and do it well.
The number of women choosing a career in trades has jumped 21% in the last 3 years. And in a state where there's billions of dollars worth of construction in the pipeline and a skills shortage, it's a wonder there isn't more. And it's networks like SALT that are arming women with the knowledge to access their chosen trade.
The challenge is that women don't know they can do this work, so they don't apply, and that's the thing that we're really trying to change.
Julie Snook, NBN News.
A missing baby meerkat from Perth Zoo has been found alive and well. The 4-week-old disappeared on Wednesday, with zookeepers fearing it had been taken by a predatory bird. But reports suggest the mere kitten was in fact stolen from its cage. For now, the cute critter is back with its furry friends, enjoying a much-needed drink upon its return. They're the young men and women hand-picked to safeguard our country's future. The Royal Military College, Duntroon, has been training the best of the best for more than 100 years. The school where great leaders are born. Emerging from the mist, the future leaders of our fighters. Starting a new day in the capital with a tradition older than the Australian Army itself. Many boots have marched on this parade ground since the former sheep station was transformed into a Royal Military College.
This training for leadership begins at the Royal Military College, Duntroon, which was established in 1911 on a site close to Canberra, the new federal capital.
But these days, the faces of those who train here look different.
To this college come Australia's military leaders of the future. Young men of prime type to train for this leadership.
They were all male. Obviously back then the college remained that way until 1986, which is when the first female cadets came through.
At the moment, there are around 450 cadets at Duntroon. 76 of them are women.
I think a lot of people are fairly shocked when I say that I'm in the army.
I would say it's no different to anyone else that's going through the college.
Whether they're on security missions in disaster zones or on the battlefield, these cadets will someday be the officers calling the shots.
I'm hoping to go into artillery or intelligence. For artillery, on the gun line, you're managing up to 32 soldiers.
I hope to be able to command, hopefully in the Royal Australian Signals Corps. The modern battlefield is obviously changing, and I would really like to be involved in the modern side of warfare.
The weapons and tactics have changed, and so has the political climate. While there are still Australian troops in war zones, including Afghanistan and Iraq, these cadets are unlikely to face the same fate as the classes in Duntroon's early years.
The first two classes actually participated in the Gallipoli landings, and of those first four classes, 117 people participated in the First World War, and of those 117, 39 were killed in action.
But they will keep them in mind with every step they take.
I often think about the people that came here before me and the hardships that they went through.
Fiona Willan, NBN News. When riding the biggest waves in the world, a surfer has two goals: to achieve the ultimate adrenaline rush and to survive. Garrett McNamara made his name chasing 30-metre monsters. But size isn't everything. His pursuit of the perfect wave has taken him to Bells Beach.
Nazaré, Portugal, home to the largest and most dangerous waves on the planet, as well as the ride of a surfer's life. Garrett McNamara made his name and entered the record books as the first to tame Nazaré's 30-metre swells.
It was like finding Mount Everest of the oceans, and where all my dreams came true. I mean, I've been looking for the 100-foot wave for about 10 years. And the moment I walked up first day, it was there. The biggest wave I've ever seen.
Having conquered these monsters of the Atlantic, glacial tsunamis and even wiping out Jaws, the revered Hawaiian surfer has finally made it to Bells Beach.
On that second board, I was just flowing. Following my heart, just flowing, not even thinking, just really enjoying it. I was back to the soul of surfing.
Carrying the board he designed in partnership with Mercedes.
20 to 25 pounds, 10 pounds of lead weight right here. No swing weight, so it can turn really quick. Actually able to maneuver and enjoy versus no control.
At 51 and with two young kids, safety is Garrett's top priority.
We get whipped in a minimum of 50 miles an hour. We used to lose a few guys here and there. Now with the new, we all come home.
Size almost no substitute for the perfect wave.
I don't surf for records, I surf for the love of it, and that's what I've always done. And I love perfect waves. I want to surf more around here. And don't get me wrong, if a bigger day comes and the conditions are right, I will be out there.
Getting rid of dead but toxic cells in the brain may be the key to fighting dementia and Alzheimer's. The so-called zombie cells increase in number over our lifespan, and scientists have long known they gather in areas linked to old age diseases. Now a study in the United States has found if they stop the build-up of these cells in mice, neuron damage and memory loss slowed. If Australia's spiders give you the creeps, spare a thought for Greece, where a picturesque waterside town is being overrun with the critters. Italiko in the country's west is covered in a veil of cobwebs that have been woven by hundreds of thousands of tiny spiders. The arachnids have been working in overdrive to keep up with a booming population of tiny mosquitoes, their favourite food. And some very cute police recruits have stolen the show at Chile's annual military parade. A bunch of golden retriever puppies were carried in neon pouches, with serving police dogs wearing boots marching along behind them. There's no doubt the Pooch Parade was the highlight, even receiving a salute from an army official. It's time for sport now with Sam Djodan, and Melbourne is into the NRL Grand Final, Sam.
Yeah, that's right, Jane, but as it stands, Billy Slater won't be taking part. Coming up after the break, will the champion fullback's fairy tale retirement come crashing down? And the Magpies snatch a grand final slot from the reigning premiers.
Australia, it's here. The first of the new season's Spring Lamb has arrived at Coles, and this little logo guarantees it.
Coles Australian Spring Lamb whole leg roast, just $10.80 a kilo. Delicious.
Good things are happening at Coles.
Heritage Gardens, an award-winning accredited nursery with a team of experienced horticulturalists. Discover a large selection of plants, trees, pots and gifts. Best advice, best quality, best gardens. Heritage Gardens Nursery and Cafe, New England Highway.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional. I don't know where that came from. I couldn't, I've got a family. Good grief.
Both of my eyes.
Both of your eyes. $50 million?
No.
I just couldn't. $200 million. I couldn't. You can't really put a price on your sight.